Hey guys, it's Sukkerknald and welcome back to World of Tanks. It's Friday, weekend is coming, and today we're gonna watch Chuck, Knock Chuck, playing in the Russian Tier 8 premium tank, the IS-6. And by the way, it's on sale right now. Not any commercial, not doing any commercial for wargaming, but it is on sale, and you get a lot of nice equipment with this tank as well. Back to the game, and Chuck Knock Chuck, he's playing with his buddy in the Yak Tiger 8-8, and they're playing on Windstorm, and they're trying to go on the northern part of the map, going west, and instead of going to the city. So while we are watching Chuck Knock Chuck going this way, just take a look at this light tank, the T8 WZ-132. Oh, and we will get back to him later. So, for now, the IS-6. Why would you play the IS-6? Why would you even buy this this tank? Well, it's for you, those of you who have been playing the IS-3, the other Russian heavy T8 heavy tank. What are the differences? Well, first of all, the IS-6 gets preferential matchmaking. Preferential matchmaking, most of you know, is that that's when wargaming puts kind of limits on what kind of opponents you can meet when you're playing this tank. And when you're playing the IS-6, you cannot meet anything higher than tier 9. So that's a nice thing to know, because if you're playing in the IS-3, you know there's a possibility that you might meet tier 10 tanks. So that's one of the good things. Another good thing that I like with the IS-6, and now I have not bought it, but when I'm looking at the tank, I played a lot in my IS-3. When I look at the IS-6, I like the angle of the armor. I mean, this is I like it a little bit better than the IS-3 and the IS-7, because when you're playing normally when you're playing in the heavy tanks, I don't know, I'm just used to angling my armor like this. And when you do that in an IS-3, that's when the enemy can penetrate you because of the weird angles on that tank. But on the IS-6, it's a little bit like the normal, well, like a normal heavy tank, where you can angle the tank, and then due to the angulation, you can bounce the shots. So you have to play it a little bit different than if you're playing in the IS-3. So it has a very well angled armor, very thick armor. It has a very good DPM, so you're able to put out a lot of damage per minute. The aiming time is not the best, but that's, yeah, and gun accuracy is not the best. But well, if you're up straight up in the enemy's face, you know, it's not a problem. So you're that close to them. The cons with this tank is kind of the penetration. Yeah. As you can see, it has with standard rounds 175 penetration. So yeah, and with the premium rounds it's 217. So this gun actually has the same penetration with the premium rounds as the IS-3 has with the normal rounds. So you gotta be a little bit careful where you're aiming, and make sure you hit those weak spots. So the game is unfolding. Chuck Knock Chuck is pushing on this side, and there's a big concentration of enemy tanks right here. We have a Borsig hiding, so he's a little bit careful here. He wants to take this Centurion 1 out. And not really worried about the AMX. I mean, it just tickles him a little bit in the behind. So he gets taken out, and now he got to worry about this Borsig. He knows the Borsig is hiding right around this corner, and you don't want to get hit by that. Fortunately, he ammo-racks it and blows him up. Too bad he didn't have more health. And if you have been paying attention to the chat, you might have seen that the WZ-132 has been asking for help. So yeah, that's the new physics for you. I'll show you later what happened to him. So the game is pretty even right now. We have a concentration of enemy tanks who have taken the city, and Choknok's team is kind of surrounding them, trying to flank them, pushing them together in the city. And there's the KV3 who's giving him his side, so yeah, he needs to eat one for that. Pushing forward together with the T-29. His buddy in the Yak Tiger is just going on the other side of the building. Couldn't really get the shot on the Löwe, but here comes. Didn't pen him. Going forward, trying to get the side shot, but decides to go for the Leopard instead. Puts one into him. Just stays in cover and then moves forwards. And we all know how the Leopard works. when you play the Leopard PGA, I mean you just get ammo-racked every second battle. So yeah, he just managed to put almost 1200 hit points of damage into him. So now it's getting a little bit tight in the city. We have a Tiger P, we have the Löwe on low health, and yeah, that's when they could have used this friendly light tank, the 132, but you know, he's still sitting over there. We have a very dangerous tier 9 American heavy tank on the enemy team, the M103. So Chok rushes forward to take care of this enemy medium tank who is surrounding the Tortra, trying to help him out. Now we have a little street gangbang here. Fortunately he takes him out, and now it's just him and the 103. As you can see, there's no help from the WZ-132 because he's all by himself. But he has 1200 health, and the M103 only has 350 left. So get into a good position. That's when the Tiger P pushes forward. So puts one into him. The M103 seizes his opportunity to go forward and managed to put in a good roll using a little bit of premium rounds. I guess he wants to make sure that it goes through the IS-6. Goes forward, didn't take the shot, and he bounces the shot and bounces his own, trying to go around. And let me just go a little bit slow here. At this point I'm thinking, what the fuck is the enemy Tiger doing? I mean, he could have pushed and helped the 103, but no, he's just sitting over there and letting the 103 fight the IS-6. So Chok reloads and finishes off the 103, and he gets tracked. And guess what? There's the Tiger. Oh, you've been hiding over there. Now we have a 103 who has 8 kills. He has the game of his life. And he's alone with an almost full health IS-6. And you decide to camp behind the building. And now you're giving him the side of your tank. I mean, oh, yeah. World of Tanks, random battles. So, the Tiger P, yeah. He managed actually to put in a good shot, and now he gets into cover. Side scrape. What's that? Yeah. So Tiger P reloads. IS-6. He knows the IS-6 reloaded. What does he do? Well, of course, go forward, expose your side, and let Chok put in a shot. and take you out. I mean, why not? He actually got a shot off, but you know, when you expose your tank like that, it's just unavoidable. Yeah. So racked up a lot of damage, but I promised you we're gonna see what happens to the WZ 132. Yeah, as promised, we're gonna take a look at what happened with the 132, and this is the same game, and this is Fiap from the clan BSL, who is playing in his WZ132, the Tier 8 light tank, and he managed to get up this hill in the beginning, a little passively. So this is just maybe a way of showing you how not to play the light tank. It's not really helping his team that much. I'm not even sure he's getting the spots, but he makes sure that he gets spotted himself, because he takes a shot and somebody spots him. So starts off the game by getting spot and losing half his health. Then he decides to back off, wisely enough, and hide a little bit here in the back. And then he decides to go down the hill again. And somehow he figures out after I don't know how long that no, buddy, it ain't gonna happen. You're not going up this hill. And then he just slides down a little bit, tries to go up again, and come on, buddy. Are you doing your team any good here? No, not really. So finally he figures out I'm not really helping the team, so I'm gonna go forward. Yes, let's go help the team. Let's go up this hill. Come on. No. No, 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 not gonna happen. Let's find another nice spot. Come on, you can do it, Fiap. Come on. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. What the hell? Oh my god. Now you're just rolling around like a little turtle. Wiggle, wiggle. Come on. Use your tracks. No. 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 So, this is where Fiap spends the next 10 minutes of the battle. Sitting on his side, not doing his team any good whatsoever. So, yeah, that's physics in the 9.14, patch 9.14.1 for you. So, and maybe a lesson on not what not to do in your, not only in your light tank, but just don't go up those steep hills. So, let's take a look at the post-game stats. And this is the post-game stats from Chuck Knock Chuck's incredible game. And this game secures him an ace tanker. It secures him a Radley Walters medal for his 8 kills. A Spartan medal, steel wall, high caliber, and of course a Top Gun. And just look at the amount of enemy tanks he has put his fingerprint on. Looking at the team score, 7,222 damage, securing him a base experience of 2,074. And the best part, just look at the amount of credits, 192,000 credits, and that's after resupplying the ammunition. So to all of you, that includes myself, who struggles with making credits, I mean, just get IS-6 and play games like this, and you could certainly make up for all the credits you're spending. 192,000 in a single game, incredible. He fired 25 shots, hit all of them, only 21 penetrated. That's pretty nice as well. So, amazing game, amazing tank. It has this pros and cons, and you know, you have to work with it. But if you get games like this, yeah, then you can certainly make a lot of credits. So, thanks again for watching another video, and I hope you liked it. Please comment, and if you have anything to add, So until next time, I see you and have a great weekend.